In this video, I will show you generative AI features in Adobe Express. Generate image, remove object, insert object, generate template, generate text effects, generate video, and generate similar. I will show how easy and direct it is to create with generative AI in Adobe Express. This video is sponsored by Adobe Express. Okay, for generative AI in Adobe Express, here we are in Adobe Express, and you can see the Generate with AI. You just click on it. There are the different options for generative AI or generating AI in Adobe Express. I just click on Generate Image, and then I go up to the top. You can choose a Firefly model. You can see there's also various partner models, and I'm going to just use the Firefly Image 3. Just paste in my prompt. You can upload a reference image for style or composition, and you can choose the content type. I'm going to say art, and there's plenty of different styles to choose from, but I'm just going to hit generate. And on the right, you see the spinning wheel, preview, progress bar, progress wheel, and it's going to create 4 different variations. Yeah, pretty cool. So yeah, pretty cool, surreal image. So yeah, generate an image in Adobe Express. Okay, I'm going to show remove object with the generate with AI ability in Adobe Express. So I just go to generate with AI, click on remove object, choose an image from a folder. It's placed, and then you can just, as you can see here, the brush size is a bit small, so you can make the brush size larger. Just move the slider up top left, and then I just paint over the person or the object and make a nice clean selection. And then I just hit remove, bottom left, generating results, preview on the left, a little shimmering rainbow progress, and it's going to remove the person from this beautiful shot. Beautiful. And it gives you 3 different variations, rebuilds that kind of wall looking out into what looks like Italy. So very nice. And you just say keep. And yeah, remove object with generative AI in Adobe Express. Okay, now I'm going to insert object through the Generate with AI feature. So click on Generate with AI. You can see insert object here, top right. Click on that. Choose an image from a folder. So I'm opening an image that I created in Adobe Firefly. And then what it is you would describe what you would like to see and brush where it is. But I'm going to brush first, so maybe call it something strange like flying creature. And then I just hit insert. You see generating results, and then it's going to be in the top left. Pretty fast though. And there you get 3 variations. So it's kind of like a jellyfish in one of them, a UFO maybe, and kind of like a bug or something. And then I could say keep, and then you can keep going. So I could paint again. I'm just going to say flying tropical fish, just for fun. Hit insert. Same thing, generating results on the left, and then in the top right you'll see the inserted object created with generative AI, and you get 3 different variations, as you can see on the top left. Oh, that's kind of nice. So yeah, tropical fish floating. And I would just say keep. Pretty cool. I'm going to show generate template with generative AI in Adobe Express now. Just click on the generate with AI section, and then you see generate template on the left side. I click on that. Here are 4 different kind of AI generated templates as an example. And then in the top left, you can choose the style. So the format, Facebook post, flyer, poster, etc. I'm going to choose flyer. And then you can either type in or paste your prompt of what you want in the top middle. And then upload image in the top right is for uploading a reference image for composition. In this case, I'm just going to hit generate. It's going to bring my idea to life as it says here. So it's reading all that information I put in the text prompt. And it looks like it's going to create 4 variations, which it just did. Great. So pretty colorful. I like this one, so I just click on it. And then it takes you right into Adobe Express, where you can then click on any of the text and tweak it. You can change the text itself, change the font or the size. And of course, you can click on it and move it anywhere you want. So in this case, I can make this a little bit bigger and move that over. And of course, when I click in, I can add my own text, such as register at drewcav.com. Yep. So generate template in Adobe Express. I'm going to show generate text effects in Adobe Express. So here I just click on generate with AI, and you see right in the middle, generate text effects. And I go here. So the first thing is you could change the text to whatever you want. In my case, I'm call it summer. And yep, place it there. And then in the top left, you either describe or paste in what you want the effect to be. So beach and sand to go with summer. And then we also have the customization of your text underneath, so you can make the effect tight, medium, or loose. Maybe I'll make it medium and choose different styles: realistic, embellish, pencil, sketch, etc. I'm going to say realistic. And there's various inspirations where if you clicked on, that would take over the effect that you had typed in the top left. So I just hit generate, and it's going to create 4 different variations, as you can see in the bottom left. Oh, nice. So yeah, like my text prompt says, sand or beach and sand, and you get 4 different variations for that. Takes a little time to build the image, but pretty nice. Even the first one is pretty successful. It's building the R. Takes a little time, but pretty successful, bringing in an image as generative AI just by adding a text prompt for generating text effects. Now I'm going to show generate video with generative AI in Adobe Express. So I click on the generate with AI, and as you come down, you see generate video. Just click on that. And so enjoy generating videos with your plan, telling you how many videos you can do. 5 seconds long, uses 100 credits. So you put the text prompt in the top left. So a Mother Nature image that I'm going to create. You can also start with an image. I'm going to just do this first, and then you can also choose camera type of style, zoom in, zoom out, etc. Shot size or camera angle. I'm just going to hit generate for now, bottom left. And then you can see in the middle right that it's building the preview. It's generating a video. And then like that. I can resize it with the corner points. It's not really the kind of look I wanted at all. So I just first play to see the animation, which I like, but I just don't like the style. So therefore I go back up to starting image. I go to this image I've already created in Firefly and Leonardo. And then I hit generate again, and then it should use that as a reference for style and composition. And hopefully bring that look to the video. Yeah, much different. So now it has the look that I like, and then I can just hit the play button and you can see the butterflies moving. Face isn't really turning the way I wanted, but the butterflies are pretty cool. And here is the timeline at the bottom, so you can shorten it if you want, add audio, etc. But generate video in Adobe Express using a text prompt and a reference image. Lastly, I'm going to show generate similar with generative AI in Adobe Express. So here we are, and I just click generate with AI, scroll down, and then you see generate similar. Then it is asking me to choose an image that I have downloaded, in my case the desktop, and then it's asking you to describe the content for the new image. So you can either type that in or paste. So I want it to be similar. So purple cyberwoman with neon cubes floating around with my tutoring info text. So the challenge will be to see if it will be able to reproduce the text that I had on top. I would imagine it will reproduce the aesthetic of the purple woman just fine. So I hit generate, bottom left. You see the little progress animation, the stars spinning. It's pretty fast though. Yep. So then you get 4 different variations. And yes, it did kind of disregard all the text that I put in originally, but it did keep the aesthetic pretty nicely. So you got the same look and color, tone, feel, modern neon look. And so this would be a great start where you have the artwork, and then you could go back in and remove objects such as the text. My tutoring is not my tutoring. So you can clean it up, but it does give you a nice starting point with the artwork and gives you 4 different options with that nice modern neon purple cyber aesthetic. Pretty cool. And then you would just say done with the image that you like.